yeah, I'm taking some clips for the long form that I'm going to do. This is the, packing up, moving video, but thought it was appropriate to start in here so you guys can see. You see the texture up there? So yeah, and then I'm going to spin around so you can see the rest of the room. Like right there, you can see my seam up there where it's not quite filled all the way. But that's the old texture. So I mean, I did a pretty good job with feathering the texture. That seam over there is a little bit better, but it's also plaster and lath, and this is drywall and mud. So I just wanted you guys to see the work that I did. Nancy and I are getting ready to paint it, and we'll be done with this job. And then we can pack up the trailer, which is already over here, with the tools and stuff that we've got in here. So we've got some, but yeah, forgive my hair. I had a hat on. I don't want it to get all painted, but so yeah, we're over at Gilbert's tonight. We just put the locks on the trailer, so when we move the trailer to our house tomorrow morning, so we start packing it. Every homeless person that comes through the neighborhood can't just get in our trailer. Nancy already put curtains up and stapled them in there so they can't see in, because we got a lot of stuff going in there that's expensive, tools and solar panels and water fill. I mean, everything we own is going in the trailer. So, yeah, and then we're finishing up this tonight. This is going to be a couple of hours, and then we're going to go home, get some rest, get up tomorrow, and I'll be taking clips. So again, forgive my hair. I got whatever. It is what it is. I ain't a Hollywood movie star. But oh yeah, I wanted to say too, to the lady that didn't know that Motiber stood for what it stands for. Motiber is a mark of the beast resistance. It's been my quote unquote screen name. Hi Nancy. Been my quote unquote YouTube screen name for a while. So, when I say Mo Tiber, it's not a name, it's more a train of thought. And she's Mo Tiber. That's Mo Tiber right there. You should be Mo Tiber too. All right, I'm gonna take some more clips. We're gonna paint. We love you guys. So hey guys, and I know I say that all the time. We're taking a clip for the long form. We're out here in the garage. I just showed my trees that we've kept in the garage. Our trees are all budded out. You can see over here, that one's all flowered. And yeah, the peach tree's all flowered. Rooster's back there going crazy. But I'm not a fruit tree grower. I'm an amateur homesteader. Like I am amateur everything when it comes to this. And there's something about you're not supposed to let them bud while they're in pots, because the tree roots. Anyway, I'm probably screwing up, but hopefully they'll live. As you can see, I look exhausted. Nancy looks exhausted. The update I did yesterday, I said that we were going to go paint. We were going to go paint Gilbert's, but we got in there to get started, and I realized I didn't have a couple of tools I needed, and we were just whipped, man. So we just came home and crashed. We're actually going to go over there and do that paint, finish it today. As long as we get the trailer here and ready to load tonight, and we get the U-Haul like finalized, then we got everything done we needed to today. We've been going through a lot of emotional stuff, Nancy especially, leaving the residents that she cared for, and some of the incidents that we've had with family members and stuff just hasn't necessarily went the best, put it that way. But she got out to see her nephews yesterday, which Hayden has. What does Hayden
have? Cerebral palsy and brain damage.
Yeah, cerebral palsy. So he's
and brain damage.
Yeah, and brain damage. And so he's wheelchair bound forever and non-communicative, but he's a good kid, and he always smiles when he sees Nancy. And but yeah, so that's what we did yesterday. Trailer's ready to go. We got the locks ready to go. All we got to do is finish painting at Gilbert's, clean up the tools, load the stuff in the trailer, and bring the trailer over here. Nancy's already been working on some of the stuff in the house, like packing the kitchen and some of the last minute stuff. We have to we got to prepare to pack up our quarter cow that we got in the freezer. We got to put that on ice and transport it, and then plug the freezer in out there. So, yeah, we're actually out here cleaning up the snow blower that I'm going to sell to a buddy of mine because we're not going to be doing residential snow removal in Missouri, and you know our property isn't going to need it, so we're just going to get rid of it. But Nancy's out here spilling stuff. But anyway, yeah, we're just exhausted, and it's been you know, it's a long week, and we're you know, wrapping things up. So that's this clip, and you'll see more here shortly. We love you. So we just finished the drywall texture job. We still got to paint it, but my buddy paid me. So it's funny because Nancy had made a comment about, well, what happens if we don't find a trailer? And you know, I've been like, well, you know, God's gonna, whatever we're supposed to do, that's what's gonna happen, you know. And sure enough, you know, I've been reaching out to people about trailers. Oh, that's another thing. I got to quit touching my face. I realize I do that all the time in my videos. Anyway, so I've been reaching out to some people about some trailers, and sure enough, a guy had reached back, and you know, he's got a decent one, and I offered him $1,000 for it. So we went home, took a shower. We're about to get gas and jump out on the highway to go to Midland to go check out this trailer that we basically just need for storage. I mean, you know, if we can make use of it, you know, it's got some repairs that need done or whatever, but if we can make use of it, we will. But like I said, really, we just need it to transport down there and for storage down there while we're
go to Speedway.
I am. While we're working the land. So yeah, I'm about to stop at this Speedway, get gas, and we're on our way to Midland in Michigan. It's about an hour and a half from Lansing, and it's raining. So we love you. We'll stick around. We'll show you what else we do. Bye.
Peace.
So yeah, you know how I said it was raining in Lansing? More like it's like the hurricane monsoon season apparently in Lansing as we get ready to go to Midland. Look at, you see that out there? That's the type of weather we're having in I'm under I'm in the Speedway under the freaking thing, and that's what it's raining like. So that's what it's raining like. It raining like. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. All right, we're on our way. So as you can see, textured, painted, trim's done, you know, cleaned up, ready to go. So this job's done. We're packing our tools, some insulation, and some PEX pipe that my buddy is letting me keep. We're going to load it in our trailer. Nancy and I are going to go have a bite to eat at one of our favorite restaurants real quick. And then we're going to come back, because it's right around the corner. We'll come back, grab the trailer, and then take the trailer to our house so we're ready to pack in the morning. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're freaking exhausted. We work 24/7, and we got about 72 hours more of it. So that's where we're at.
Pray for us, please. We need it.
Yeah, please. All right. So as you can see, we're upstairs, and I don't know if you guys remember from the other videos, but we got that room pretty much empty as of right now. I'm working on the closet, but I gotta like move the food, and then because it's got to go into the camper so it can come out the right way. Nancy's off doing Solo's nails. I sent her off while I'm hiking up and down the stairs doing the heavy lifting. So, which is the way it should be, right? Yeah, I had a clip of we left Nancy's aunt's last night, and I did a video clip for the long form, but I deleted it because Nancy was all bawling and emotional, and I was kind of picking on her. I mean, not in a bad way, like it was all, you know, they were good tears. She's just gonna miss her family, but I didn't want to, you know, use the clip because I didn't think it was really right for me to pick on her. So I'm being nice, but anyway, I love her, man. She's great. I love my wife so much, dude. I couldn't ask for a better woman. That's just, you know, she's on the same page as me, wants the same things, you know, willing to work, hard worker. I've never met a woman who works harder than her. She just, you know, busts her butt and gets up every day and does it. And I love her, and I respect her, and I appreciate her more than she'll ever know, ever. But anyway, so, and that's why I'm doing the heavy lifting. But she's a worker. So yeah, I got, you know, ton of stuff in here, and we're gonna be pulling out later, and I think we're still gonna get down there on the 7th, you know, before the eclipse. The truck's got to be turned in on Monday, and I'm not really, you know, it's a lot of stress, man, just dealing with everything, and I'm just kind of letting it take its time and get done right. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll take another video in a little while and show the progress. So yeah, here's some behind the scenes for you. So we're running way behind. It's like 1:30, 2 o'clock Saturday. We need to be pulling out of here by like midnight latest in order to be able to unload when we get out there. But so far, we had to offer a help from Nancy's cousin on his day off. He works a lot, and we weren't ready for his help at the time, so we had to turn it down. But other than that, and maybe an hour that our landlord slash roommate helped me out carrying some boxes. Other than that, it's been 100% Nancy and I loading all of this stuff. And as you can see, today we're doing the stuff in the garage. And you see that wood burner right there? That's an all-nighter wood burning stove. We got it on a great deal. We got it for like $250, I think. It was a remodeled job up off of Lake Michigan, up by Stony Lake. I can't remember the name of the town, but anyway, it was a work crew from Chicago had come in, and they were remodeling the house, and the owner just said, hey, get rid of everything. Well, that wood burning stove was in there, and that is a nice stove, man. That thing has like fan clubs and stuff, so we got it cheap. But the fun part is Nancy and I get to get that wood burning stove down into that U-Haul down there, just me and her. So, you know, when people decide to chime in and talk about us asking for the GoFundMe account for the tractor, and, you know, saying, hey, if you want to help us out, please help us out, and then, you know, come at us like we're not working, you know, keep in mind, man, we do all, you know, all the homesteading stuff is above and beyond like Nancy working, me working, side jobs, everything else, man. So yeah, we work. Yeah, that's bottom line. So, and I'm going to get back to it now. Nancy's in making me an English muffin because I'm feeling a bit peckish. Yeah, I need to eat something. But she's making an English muffin, and then I'm staging the trees out there so we can get the other stuff, because this has all got to be loaded the right way. You know what I mean? And then we got of course, you know, tear down the chicken run, pack up the chicken coop, pack up the rabbit hutches. Yeah, it's a big job. Hey, babe. Say hi. So, yeah, that's where we're at and what we're doing. Love you. So, I'm out here in the backyard, and I just got the beehives strapped down so we can move them. And I don't know if you can see him in the picture, but every year I've had these hives. I've had them 3 years now, and we split them last year. And so I've got 2 hives. The other one's over here. And I thought I lost them because I didn't see any activity so far this year. But as I was just out here taping them up and strapping them together, because, you know, of course I'm going to take them regardless. Even if they did die, I'd still take them and reuse the hive. But, you know, you got to freeze it, and then the bees will clean it up. But anyway, so I was out here, and sure enough, I got a lone bee trying to get in the hive. So I don't know if they're alive or not, but let's hope for the best when we get out there. And then Nancy's cleaning the rabbit hutch, getting ready to load that in the U-Haul. We're going to tear down the chicken run, chicken coop, and then we're getting there. I'm going to do another clip when we're all loaded up. We got that wood burner up in there, and that was not fun. So yeah, that thing probably weighs, I don't even know, but more than 600-700 pounds, I'd guess. And you know, even getting it up the ramp with the dolly was kind of a pain. Nancy was pushing, but so yeah, we're about to get all this loaded, and we're going to be on the road tonight. Fun. I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm nervous. I'm real nervous. You know, we're pulling a lot of weight, and you know, the eclipse weekend and driving traffic and construction. It's just, this is not gonna be fun, to be honest. I'm excited. I'm really wanting to get it done and get it over so we can get out there and get started on life out there. But the actual trip has got me a little shook. I'm not gonna lie. So, all right, I'll take another clip here in a little while. Hey guys, Nancy's back from getting Solo's nails done. Nails did. But
getting the nail did.
Getting the nails did.
Getting the nail did.
Yeah. But I wanted to show you guys the inside of the trailer and what we're talking about as far as like how we're packing it for transport. So, you know, this is going to be pretty much filled up. And
yeah, I'm going to continue.
Yeah, we're going to be pulling some weight with that Silverado. So, anyway, just wanted to show you guys that. Oh, Tiber. Nightcap with Nancy's butt. She is, she's feeding the rabbits. I wanted to show you guys that's what.
Here, take this real quick.
Huh?
I'll hold the camera.
What?
Take that out real quick so I can step in here. Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So anyway, yeah, that's the U-Haul. And then we're going to walk down here. So the U-Haul is going to be pulling the other trailer with the sawmill in it. There's the truck. As you can see, we got the beehives in it. And I've got the freezer standing up so when we get out there, we can just plug it in. You all right?
Got it.
Okay. Nancy just about had a fatal accident with a mirror over there. That would have been good. That'd have been, what is it? A bunch of bad luck. And then I'm gonna come in here real quick so you can see. I wonder what the weight limit is on a trailer going down the road with a Silverado. So, yeah, this is what I mean when I say you gotta watch the long form, not just the updates, because you would have never seen that. You know, you'd have just seen the update. Hey, we're ready to go. So keep us in prayer, man. We're doing it you know, resistance style, man. We ain't got much. We ain't got much money. You know, we feel like if we continue to stay here, we're going to be trapped here. We're never going to get out there. So we're pulling the trigger now and going. So, all right, guys, we love you. All right, Mo Tiber.
Nightcap with Nancy.
And this is them, one of those behind the scenes. We're still an hour away from the Impound. We've been on the road again for what, 4 or 5 hours? Almost 5 hours. We're going to get the sawmill. You know, this is the part where you got to watch the long form and the updates don't just cut it. And forgive my filming. I don't have mounts and tripods, and just either deal with it or don't. You know, guys, if you're watching the long ones, you're probably wanting to know what's going on. Yeah, man, it's stressful. You know, me and Nancy have had a couple of times where we've been at each other's throats a little bit and upset, and you know, just a combination of things. You know, people that we thought maybe would help, and you know, if it applies, it applies. If it doesn't apply, don't worry about it. We're not talking about you. You know, we're talking about very specific people that could have, you know, said, hey, do you need a hand with those boxes or whatever, and just chose not to. But then, you know, they had all kinds of energy when they needed, like, whatever. So, you know, that and losing the trailer and waking up and not being able to unload the U-Haul because it was raining and being late and thinking that we were going to have an extra U-Haul bill and copping a $600 impound fee to go get the sawmill back, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude, it's stressful stuff. But I don't know. I really love where we're at. Do you like it?
I love it.
I mean, it's our property's beautiful. Our neighborhood is great. You know, there's development going on in the town that we're in. It's a nice town. You know, things are working out. You know, maybe not as easy as they could or as quickly as they could, but they're working out. The guy that's allowing us to use his property is being cool. You know, and we haven't killed each other yet. Although I think Nancy's contemplating it over there because she's.
Don't make me think about it.
Yeah, she's like threatening. She was talking about the next bridge we went over crashing into the support pillar and taking out like a port or something. I don't know. She's not right in the head sometimes. But anyway, we just, you know, I wanted to take this. This is, you know, I'm going to take another clip when we get to the impound and show you the damage on the trailer and stuff. I'm going to try to work with the guy at the impound because we can't tow the trailer. So we're just worried about what was in the trailer. And the impound guy was like, oh, $200 to dispose of the trailer. And so I'm going to try to, pull the, hey, bro, this is what's been going on. And could you look out? Is there anything you can do? But we're in Illinois, and Illinois ain't Missouri. It's more like Michigan when it comes to people and with them being willing to help. They're just, I don't know. I mean, and again, I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about specific people, oh, well, I'm not like that, or my town's not like that. I'm talking about just because I pointed out to Nancy, like, on the highway out here, it's just cop after cop after cop after cop after cop, and in Illinois, and gas price. And I'm not talking about just on the road. They like actively got people pulled over all over the place, and gas prices are through the roof. And I mean, we all know Chicago, and yeah. So I'm gonna try to talk to the impound guy and see what he'll do. If I could tear the trailer apart and load it in the truck, and then take it, go find a place to dump it, to pay $25 or something to dump it, because I know dump fees aren't that much. So, I kind of feel like, wow, dude, $200, I can go dump my truck full for $45 in Lansing. What are you talking about? But it is what it is, man. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Nancy's concentrating on the road over there. She's being a good driver. I feel for her, because I offered to drive, she wouldn't let me. But I feel for her.
I'm a better driver.
No. But I do feel for her, because I don't really want to be driving anymore. I don't want to be in the car anymore. I would have been happy to just sit at home and listen to the chickens and dogs all day. But yeah, now I've been looking at flea and tick medication, because we dip them with the dip from Tractor Supply or whatever, or the Frontline or whatever it is. But I think we're gonna have to get the chewables, because ticks in Missouri, if you don't know, if you're thinking about homesteading property in Missouri that's not clear, be aware that ticks are an issue. And like I said, we're from Michigan, so we didn't know. Our first time out there, we went out and walked the property like a bunch of noobs, and thousands. I mean, they were all over us, and we didn't know. By the time we realized, the neighbor had said something, hey, you might want to watch out for ticks. And right then we noticed, it was like, whoa. I mean, they were all over. But yeah, so just be aware of that in Missouri, man. But there's mediation you can do. Chickens, clear them up. What are the guinea hens? We're going to be getting some guinea hens. I might spray my property some. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But we definitely got to get the chewables for the dogs and cats. So, all right. We just wanted to give you like the behind the scenes, how stressful and hard this is as an endeavor and as a couple and everything else. Because marriage is work, and you really got to want to be with the person, and especially doing something like this. So we love you guys. Another clip. We're 10 minutes from where we're going to the impound lot, but Nancy, with her good glasses and keen eye over there, just saw her little nightstand from our bed,
bag of empty milk jugs,
and a bag of empty milk jugs on the side of the road. So we're about to get off the exit, come around, turn our flashers on, and go right here.
You want to get off? That's not where we're supposed to get off.
I know. Well, we're going to go look at that first. We got time to get to the impound. So we're about to get off the highway real quick, loop back around, turn our flashers on, and drive down the shoulder. Thankfully, the shoulder is really wide on this highway, but we're going to drive down the shoulder with our flashers on and see what we can see and what we lost, and hopefully find most of the parts to the sawmill. So there's your update on where we're at now and what we're doing. We still love you. There still ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, and I realized, because I watched the clip, I didn't mean like, hey, I don't care if you guys watch the video. I want you guys to watch the video. I'm saying, like, I don't have a mount in my truck, and I don't have my tripods, and I'm not setting up for shots and all that stuff, simply because I just haven't had time to get to that stage of media production, okay? So anybody watching these videos, it's like, oh my God, this is a horrible video. It's put together horrible, blah, blah. Yes, you're right, it is. I'm not using Adobe Premiere. I'm not using top-of-the-line software. I'm out in the woods. I'm working on a computer and a cell phone that I barely have a connection to. So I hope you're watching this for the right reasons, and that's because you see that the reasons why we're doing what we're doing. Like, this is really all about Michigan is going downhill. We've seen Michigan going downhill. We do not agree with Michigan politics and the way things are going. We don't agree with Whitmer. We don't agree with the government. But we're not like, you know, psycho people, and we're not trying to organize to take, I mean, you know, not to get into a bunch of politics, but, you know, there was a community development center built in Wayne County before the last election by old Klaus and his buddies. And when I seen that happen, I told Nancy, I said, there's no way that the state's not going to go the way that it should from this point forward. And that's why we made the decision to move out of Michigan and to move to Missouri and all that. Now, whether you agree with that, that's on you. This channel's about homesteading, not about politics. So, sorry, we're driving down the shoulder with flashers on, and I got to use my eyes, so I'm going to let you go.
So, he found that pole, bracket, whatever you want to call it. He's waiting for traffic to clear so he can cross the street again. Right there is where the trailer finally fell off the truck. We only found a couple pieces because me and the officer found them way before that. So,
well,
I'll let him take over the camera.
All right, guys. We'll be back. So, bye. Yeah, for the long video, we're at the impound yard. You can see the sawmill is intact. I'm assuming most of the parts are there. We did find that bracket, and there's another piece up there that we found on the highway on the way here. And you can see that the tongue basically just got too much abuse. The weight in the back of the trailer bouncing up and down basically just ripped the tongue off. She probably hit a bump that was the final straw. There's all the wiring, our dog kennel, the flywheels. I mean, we're really, really blessed right now that at least the vast majority of it's here, especially that, because that's where the real money is. So, all right, we're gonna get this loaded, get back on the road. So Nancy's crying again. Ask her why.
Because they didn't charge us the $200 for storage fee. That is so awesome.
Yeah, the wrecker people. Okay, so two things. The sawmill, we were on the way back, and we stopped. Nancy recognized where the thing happened. Her little bedside table was there, and she saw it. So we got off the exit, got back on the highway, came back the other way, and I found one of the rail brackets and another rail and her nightstand and a couple other things, and I put them in the truck. I didn't see anything else. And then when we got here, the engine, the motor head, the sawmill head is intact. It looks like the vast majority of the sawmill is still in the trailer, and these people were really cool. I pled my case and kind of, hey, you know, have a little mercy on guy. And lady came out and said, well, the boss said we won't charge you for the storage. We're just going to charge you for the disposal and the tow. So we're about to go back and load the sawmill right now. So I wanted to do this for the last clip in this week's video. So that private road right there goes out to the county road, and as it goes down and around, this whole thing here on this side is ours. And then this easement is technically my neighbor's up until that line of trees right there. That is our property. So it goes down and then it comes this way and then it goes that way. So there's like a point right here. But like I said, Jimmy's allowing us to use his property to get staged and set up. So I got my bees right there. This is our power line easement. All of that way back to that corner and then back over that way down to that house is all ours. That's all our property. This cleared stuff is Jimmy's. Now there's Jimmy's dad's old house that fell in on itself. There's the pump house. There's the shed we're being allowed to use. That's our little homestead staging area. You can see all the windows for our greenhouse, our future greenhouse, right? And then if I walk this, there's Nancy. Hi, Nancy. And then if I walk this way, we've got our rabbits over here. I've definitely got to build them a new hutch. This was just City of Lansing construction to get us by.
It's actually an old
it's actually an old ferret cage that we redid. And then the trees and bushes and stuff, berry bushes and stuff, some of them aren't doing so good. I think getting out here in this Missouri direct sunlight is kind of impacting them from coming from Michigan. But you can see we got our wood burner. It's just setting out for right now. That's my honey extractor. Over here, we've got our animal feed, we've got our chicks and our chickens. This is also something I might actually go to Home Depot today and pick up some OSB and 2x and stuff so I can build at least a temp chicken coop and shelter for them so they're not just out here like this. But then you see I got all my gas powered stuff over there. I've got a cable going through it and the eyelets are they're locked with a padlock, so at least it's somewhat, at least I got to work for it. My freezer, a cooler that we're using because we haven't got our little apartment refrigerator set up yet. Over here, you can see this is the front. This is the trailer that we are actually staying in. Right now, the only open space is this bedroom and a little bit of area right here. All of that is packed with shelving and furniture. And then right there, you can see it's all covered up, and back in there, that's the sawmill. And then, Jimmy's dad's house that fell in on itself. And then that's Jimmy's trailer that he stays in. And then his outbuildings. So that is where we're staying. So I wanted to show you guys, this is all the stuff that was in that trailer. Well, some of it is what was in that trailer. There's still some furniture in there. And then this trailer, this is all the stuff that was in this trailer, plus what's still in there. So we're in the process of, see, these are shelves, right? They can be outside. So we're in the process of emptying it out. And then we're going to take the furniture, some of the shelving that was here, over here, and we're going to space it between this trailer and this trailer. This one for storage and tool storage, food storage, tool storage, storage. And then this is going to be some storage and living. And then, we've got back there. So that's our temporary solution and our temporary living arrangement. And as you can see, I've got a lot to do, and it's getting later, so I'm going to let you go for now. Motiver, nightcap with Nancy's in there. We're getting ready to head into town for the day, but I wanted to show you guys. So this is the furniture that's still out of this camper. And then over here, you'll see that we still have a few totes out and stuff. But I wanted to take this clip to finish off this video. We're about to go into town, get something to eat. We got a few things we got to do. I'm going to stop somewhere, put the video together, upload it, all that stuff. And then I'll do an update. So, but yeah, we've been doing really good. Our neighbor Jimmy, right back there, and his wife, they decided that they wanted to invite me out to dinner on my birthday. So they're taking me out to dinner on my birthday, and the guy across the way came up to us today, and he walked up, and it's a guy that we first had a run-in with when we got here. That with first words were, "Hey, you better hope you have an easement." So I was, when I seen him coming up, I didn't know what to think, and then he says, "Well, I got a proposition for you," and of course, I'm thinking, "Oh, here we go." But then he says that his wife had passed away real recently, like in the last couple of weeks, and he had planted a garden and it has too much food, and he wanted to make a proposition that we help him eat his food and maybe give him a hand. And so we talked for quite a while, and he's a good dude. Been here, said he moved to Poplar Bluff in 71, and he knows a lot. He's going to be a resource, put it that way. So I'll do more, probably be speaking more about my neighbors and stuff in the future, but I wanted to take this last clip to finish out this video. We're still getting organized, still getting unpacked. Hopefully the next week's video will be unpacked, and I'll be able to show you that stuff. So we're still in the feeler stage, feeling the neighborhood, the neighbors, and the town and everything. So it's there's a lot, but we're making sure to get at least some work done every day, some move towards where we're trying to get. Tomorrow we're going to be going to church. Nancy found a small church, talking to one of the store clerks, a small Baptist church that we're going to go check out this week. And if we like it, we'll stay, and if we don't, we'll check out another one. So that's where we're going to go with that. And we'll just keep you guys updated, shorts daily, and then the longs, the longer form videos once a week or so. I'm going to go get a haircut and a beard trim with Jimmy on Tuesday, so I'll be looking different in the next week or so. All right, guys, we love you. Mo Tiber,
Nightcap and Nancy,
and this is Resistance Homesteading. All right, guys, so we're on our way into town. We're gonna take a shower, grab something to eat. We're gonna stop somewhere where there's Wi-Fi. We gotta make a few phone calls. I'm gonna put this video together, and then, like I said, we're gonna go back into town later tonight so we can get on Doc's live stream, because we do not want to miss the Media Bear fam, man. We love you guys. Everybody watching, we love you. There ain't nothing you can do about it. All the new subscribers, thank you for following along. I don't claim to be some homesteading genius. I'm just some guy that got fed up with Michigan taxes, regulations, and politics, and decided to do something about it. And after doing a ton of research, I decided Missouri was the place we were going to go. My beautiful wife right here decided that she was down to do it, and allowed me to make a bunch of moves to do it. And
be showing them our property.
Oh yeah, over there, out of that. Well, they can't really see it. Yeah, all that over there that we're driving along, that's all us over here. All of those trees, all that stuff. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but this corner of our property,
we're not to it yet.
yeah, is there's a slope. There's a down slope, and so like the back of our property is real good. It's up high, easily buildable and stuff.
Flat.
But yeah, real flat. But up in the front corner here, there's a downslope that becomes a creek when it rains, and we actually have to go over this bridge that is in pretty bad disrepair. But it's something we'll look at down the road.
Our property is now ended.
Yeah, this is the end of our property. You can see that's the other neighbor's house. So, all right, well, we got somebody trying to get in, and we're trying to get out. So I'm gonna cut this short. Okay, so we stopped and talked to the guy coming in. Introduced ourselves or whatnot. Good people down here, man. Everybody's real nice. So anyway, we're on our way into town. I just wanted to tell you, please, share this with people. let them know, you know, hey, these guys, you know, they didn't know what they were doing either, and look at what they're doing. So, not that we're doing anything great so far, but we made it out here, and we did it.
That's great.
Yeah, and we did it in a risky way, man. We didn't call 2 men in a truck or whatever and have them, oh, you know, move us to. No, we did it the best way we could do it and got it done. So, but we're here now, and you know, next week's long video will be what we did that week, you know, what we've accomplished that week. And of course we'll still do the daily updates, you know, as shorts and stuff, but you know, the long forms where you're going to get any of the commentary and anything else, you know, the updates, I can only do 6-minute short videos, so, or 15 seconds, and can't really tell you guys anything in that. So, all right, Mo Tiber,
Hi, Captain Nancy.
this is Resistance Homesteading. We love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it.